Children's Television Workshop presents Square One TV, show number 136, produced at Unitel Video in New York.
Working at Harry's Hamburger Haven, where this week Harry is offering 0.7 more French fries than all the other guys. And believe me...
God, I don't like that 0.7. What does that mean? The 7 is pointy? What?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I just read what they write.
It means that Harry is selling more French fries than his competition. Please hold still.
More, huh? How much
can
more?
I have a little makeup on the...
0.7 more.
Well, I tell you, I still don't like it. I mean, it sounds like it's a very sharp number. The kids could get hurt. Come on, give me something else.
Well, how about 7/10? How about 7/10 more French fries?
Ooh, that's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, there's something organic.
But does it mean the same thing as 0.7?
Oh, yes, it means exactly the same thing. 0.7 and 7/10 are equal.
Fantastic. Look, we're running out of time. Let's go.
All right, now, have you got this?
Yeah, I think I must.
Okay, now this time you're going to elucidate 7/10 more French fries instead of 0.7. We're very short on time. Are you ready?
Just give me a moment. I'll be off book.
Yes.
7/10,
Let's
7/10, 7. Okay, I got it.
All right. Harry's Hamburger Haven, take 2. Lights, cameras.
Hi, it's Swell working at Harry's Hamburger Haven, where this week Harry is offering 7/10 more French fries than all the other guys. And believe me...
God, no,
I
Bernie,
can project
Bernie.
more if you want.
No, you know, I don't like that 7/10 either. I mean, really, can't you give me some writers that know how to sell from the heart, baby?
Well, Samuel, the kids upstairs have come up with one more idea which we might use.
Well, come on, babes, out with it.
How about 70%? We could say 70% more French fries.
70%. Now you are talking. Now, 70%, that's a lot.
No, they mean the same thing.
They do?
Absolutely. 70% and 7/10 are equal, Samuel.
70%. Now that hits home. Let's go. 70% more French fries.
We're very short on time now. Have you got this?
Yeah, I think so.
This
You know,
time-
I really appreciate this chance. If
Let's
there's ever
go.
anything...
We're losing light.
Now this time you're going to say 70% more French fries. 70%.
Okay.
Harry's Hamburger Haven, take 3. Lights, cameras.
Action.
Hi, it's Swell working at Harry's Hamburger Haven, where I just learned something. Look here. 70% means the same thing as 7/10, and 7/10 and 70% mean the same thing as 0.7. That's really amazing.
Alfie.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a last name?
Yes, sir. It's Fontaine, like in your boss, Mr. Fontaine.
You're wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Rocking on down in my LCD, heading for the fraction bar. Lowest common denominator, putting some zip in my radiator. My numerator's up, my denominator's down. There's action at the fraction bar. At the fraction bar, common, like me, decimal, get the point percent, get 100, then you'll own a joint. There's 3 ways of saying the very same thing. Common, like 1/2 decimal, 0.50%, 50%. How heavy can you go? Go, 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 go. Yeah, I'm rocking on down in my LCD, heading for the fraction bar. Lowest common denominator. Putting some zip in my radiator. My numerator's up, my denominator's down. Get down, there's action. At the fraction, there's action. At the fraction, lots and lots of action. At the fraction bar, is everybody happy?
You've already seen this much of Square One TV. How much do you figure is left?
And now it's just about time for a game show for the brain. But who's multiplying? Starring our host, the one and only, the inimitable, the bigger-than-life person, and what a guy, Larry Cedar.
Hello out there in multiplication land, and welcome to But Who's Multiplying, and welcome to everyone here. We got a sensational show planned for you today. Let's bring up our first two contestants and get started. Give them a big hand. Come on up. All right. Representing blue today is
Michelle Aston.
Michelle. It's good to have you here. Have you been practicing?
Yes.
Okay, she's ready to go. Michelle is ready, and representing red is
Nikki Bell.
Nikki. All right, Nikki, you are definitely red today. All right, let's turn around and see how the game is played. These are the rules. Up here we have the big board. Now the object of the game is to cover 3 squares in a row with your color, either across, up and down, or diagonally. Now the numbers on the big board represent the product you get when you multiply 2 numbers from the factor board together. For example, if there's a ring on the 4 and a ring on the 5, what number can you cover on the big board?
20.
20, and there it is. Going to look just like that. Now, the player who goes first starts by moving both rings and announcing the answer. After that, you can only move the ring that is your color anywhere on the factor board. Now, you got 15 seconds to make your move and call out the answer real loud. If you don't do it in 15 seconds, you're going to hear this, which means you ran out of time. Now, the other thing that can happen that would be a mistake is if you call out the wrong answer, the wrong product, or if you call out a number that's already been covered on the big board. Now, if that happens, you'll hear this, and that's a mistake. It means you lose your turn, and your opponent gets to move both rings. Now, the first player to win 2 rounds wins the game. Are we ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, we'll start with red. There you are. I'll move out of your way here. Are you guys ready to cheer them on?
Yeah!
Okay, the board is clear. Red, go. 28 red.
20.
20 blue.
35.
35 red. Nope, wrong one. You're blue.
21.
21 blue. 15 red. Oh, let's get close.
30.
30 blue. Ooh, it's getting close.
42.
42 red. 5 seconds.
56.
56 blue. Here goes red. 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, sorry, you ran out of time. You lose your turn. That means that Michelle gets to move both rings. Ready and go.
24.
24 blue. Oh, look at that. Very good. Round 1 goes to Michelle. That means that you, Nikki, get to move both rings. You'll start the next game. Go ahead. You can pick that one up there. We're going to clear the board. Wait till it's all cleared. And here we go. Red, begin.
42.
42 red.
Come on, Michelle.
24 blue. 28 red.
21.
21 blue. 18 red. Oh! I got to tell you, this is a very tough, close competition. It's 1 round each. That means whoever wins this next round wins the game. Blue will start because blue lost. The board is clear. Ready, blue, begin. 42 blue. 24 red. 28 blue. 56 red.
72.
72 blue. Ooh, big number. Here goes red. 45 red. 5 seconds.
15.
15 blue. 15 red. Oh, I'm sorry, that number had already been covered on the board. That means Michelle starts again. 18 blue. There we go. Very, very close match. You did a sensational job. I'm sorry you made that mistake there, and it cost you the game, unfortunately, but it was very, very, very close. And for winning, Michelle, you get a Square One TV calculator. There you go. And for playing and doing such an excellent job, Nikki, you get a Square One, thank you, a Square One TV t-shirt. There you go. You guys did very well. You were a sensational cheering section. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time on But Who's Multiplying?
5/4 is the same as 1 1/4. And that's more than 1, and that's a mess. Any of you kids got a towel?
Have you gotten the menu all prepared for this evening? You know it is going to be the party of the season. I've invited 11 of the most important people in town.
Well, that makes 12 for dinner and the menu is set.
What have you planned?
Well, to start off, we're going to have escargot and caviar as hors d'oeuvres, shrimp cocktail as an appetizer, filet mignon, pasta primavera, romaine salad, and for dessert, grape popsicles.
Grape popsicles? Oh, how delightful! Oh, what a delicacy! Oh, Clarissa, what would I do without you?
Oh, probably serve mousse or something passe like that.
Oh, I can't wait for them. Oh, Clarissa, you've gotten 3 boxes of popsicles.
So?
Well, there's 6 in a box. That's 18 altogether. And we have 12 people for dinner. Oh! Suppose everyone wants seconds on dessert.
Not to worry, Mum. We'll figure this one out. Now, let's see. We can't give them each 2.
Oh, no, of course not. We would need 24. There's not enough.
And one won't hold them, eh?
Oh, not this crowd. I know them only too well. They'll ask for seconds to see if I'm the hostess everyone says I am. To see if I'm prepared.
Yeah, so we gotta make it look chic, whatever we do. Now, if we give them each one, that's 12 from 18, that's 6, right? 6. And 6 divided by 12 is what?
That's impossible. You can't divide a number by one larger than it.
Of course you can, Mrs. Wadsworth. You just have to be willing to deal with fractions, that's all. Now, 6 divided by 12 is 1/2.
A fraction? Ah! Oh, scandal!
Wait. We know we have enough popsicles to serve each guest 1 1/2 popsicles because 12 into 18 is 1 1/2. But we do it in a very sly way. We will break all the popsicles into halves. We will serve each guest 2 half popsicles. When they ask for more, voila, I will have a 3rd half popsicle to give each and every one of them.
I don't understand.
Look, here we have 2 whole popsicles. We break each into 2 halves. Now we have 4 half popsicles. We will start off by serving each guest 2 half popsicles. When they ask for more, I will give them another half popsicle. They will think they've had 3 servings instead of 1 1/2 popsicles. Once again, you'll be the toast of the town.
They're here! Coming! Oh, Mr. Impels, what an honor! I'm so glad you could come. I've read all your novels.
A pleasure, Mrs. Wadsworth, and I hope I'm not imposing by bringing along a guest of my own for dinner.
Not at all.
I guess that makes it 13 for dinner.
Clarissa!
18/12 is the same as 1 1/2.
Down the street. Merrily,
I can't eat.
merrily,
I can't sleep. That computer's constant singing is driving me space crazy.
Take it easy, Irv. He's been at it for almost 2 weeks now. He's bound to tire out sooner or later.
You forget, Dave. I am a Series 34 Alpha supercomputer. I will never tire out.
Well, couldn't you at least try singing another song?
Must you shout, Irving? Don't you like Row Your Boat? I sure do. Row, row,
You gotta do
your
something,
boat
Dave. You gotta get him to stop singing, Dave. You gotta get him to stop singing.
All right, Irv, I have an idea. Hank, I hate to disturb you, but do you think you can run a program for me?
Sure, Dave. That's what I'm here for. But if you are trying to distract me from singing my favorite little ditty, I must remind you that I am a Series 34 Alpha supercomputer, capable of running even the most complex programs in a matter of seconds. When I have finished your program, I will go back to warmly row your boat. I will never tire out.
And I look forward to it. Okay, here's the program. Step 1, start with 3. Step 2, add 4. Here's step 3. Stop if the sum is even. If not, go to step 2.
Oh no. You can't do this to me. Please, Dave. I thought we were friends.
Run the program, Hank.
But Dave, I want to be a crooner.
Run the program now, Hank.
That was a dirty trick, Dave. 7, 11, 15, 19, 23, 27.
I can't believe it.
31.
You got him to stop singing. How did you do it, Dave?
Hank is programmed to work through a program until it is finished. I simply gave him a program that can never be finished. A process that never ends. Write it down, Irv. Try to figure it out for yourself. You too. Step 1, start with 3. Step 2, add 4. Step 3, stop if the sum is even. If not, go back to step 2.
7.
Go ahead, try it. But I'd stop after a couple of light years if I were you. After all, you'll never reach an even number.
9, 8.
Row, row, row your boat.
You think this is a snowflake? If it keeps going, you'll have a curve made up of nothing but corners.
The story you are about to see is a fib, but it's short. The names are made up, but the problems are real.
It was Monday, 2:43 p.m., and traffic in the Los Angeles area was bumper to bumper due to an accident involving a tractor-trailer truck with a bed of alfalfa sprouts. My partner is George Franklin. The boss is Thad Green. My name is Monday. I'm a mathematician.
Afternoon, Mathnetters. Hi, Kate. George was just telling me about his weekend.
Have a good one, George?
Weekend? Sure did, Kate. Martha and I, we went to the Flickers. Tried to call you guys. Couldn't reach Debbie and your answering machine was on. Thought you might like to go with us.
I didn't get a message from you on my machine.
I didn't leave one. I get nervous and never know what to say.
So what movie did you see, George?
That new police thriller, Woodland Hills Cop.
Good show?
Yeah, but those movies sure make detective work look glamorous and easy. People riding around in cars with red lights, solving crimes, having fun.
We know that solving crimes is a lot of work, right, George?
I'll say.
Who's in the movie?
I don't know. Frankly, Mathnet. Mathnet, frankly. What? It's incredible. You wouldn't be trying to pull my arm, would you? Okay, we'll be right out there. It's the manager of one of those 10-4 stores.
The convenience stores?
Uh-huh. The one on Western Avenue. He was just robbed.
Unfortunately, that happens a lot.
Yeah, but not like this. This one was robbed by a monkey. Excuse me. Have you got a monkey in this store?
Aisle 7.
Excuse me, sir. Are you the man who called?
About the monkey?
Yes, sir. Are you?
Am I what?
The man who called.
About what?
About the monkey.
What about the monkey?
Are you the man who called?
About the monkey.
Maybe I am and maybe I ain't.
Well, am you or ain't you? Aren't you?
Yes, I am. But you would have done the same thing. Let me tell you, running a 10-4 store, you get a lot of strange monkeys in here. But this monkey was a monkey.
Yes, sir. I wonder if you could tell me what he took.
Who? The monkey?
That's right, the monkey.
Came abounding in here without a yes, no, maybe, and helped himself to whatever he wanted. He got an armload of bananas.
How many bananas would you say?
All of them. Oh.
How many was that?
20 pounds. I just marked them.
What are you getting for bananas?
Money.
How much money?
49 cents a pound.
George, what are you doing?
Figuring out in my head about how much the stuff is worth. Let's see, 20-pound bananas at 49 cents for each pound is...
A little less than $10.
That's right, but I don't think that's a problem we should be working on.
Right. Did you notice anything unusual about the monkey? Well, you know what I mean. Any scars? Jewelry? Did he walk with a limp?
No, he was just one great big hairy monkey.
Would you recognize him if you saw him again? You know, in broad daylight? In a lineup?
What happened next?
He just started pounding himself on the front and jumped up and down and ran out the back.
Is there a door back there?
There is now.
Well, if you think of anything else, please give us a call. George, I don't think this crime is on the up and up.
What do you mean?
Monkeys don't just run into stores, grab a bunch of bananas, and leave.
Yeah, especially at 49 cents a pound. Martha pays about 35 at the drive-in shop.
What I mean is, I don't think this store was robbed by a monkey, if it was robbed at all.
You mean the manager may be setting this whole thing up as a cover for some other crime?
Could be. When's the last time you remember a monkey involved in a daring daylight robbery?
11 Adam 12, 11 Adam 12. See the man about the monkey.
Control, this is 11 Adam 12. We just saw the man about the monkey.
11 Adam 12. See the other man about the monkey. He's just done another market at Vermont and 7th.
Let's roll.
Then this big monkey came into the back of the store and went right to the produce section.
Were there any other witnesses?
Yeah, but only for a few seconds.
What did he take?
Oh, armloads of spinach, tomatoes, carrots.
Seems to like a well-balanced diet. Maybe he was going to toss a salad.
I thought of that. But he didn't take any dressing.
Uh-huh.
See, I was working the checkout stand, and I just barely noticed him out of the corner of my eye.
The corner?
Yeah, you know, the corner. See, I didn't recognize him as being a monkey at first. I was expecting a visit from the avocado salesman.
What happened next?
A lady screamed. I turned around. Everybody ran out.
Can you describe him for us?
He was about your height, but with longer arms.
6 feet tall. Maybe a 40 or 50-inch sleeve.
But he was heavier than you.
Uh-huh.
And much thicker, but probably weighed twice as much.
350 to 400 pounds. What about his hair? Was it a wispy blonde like mine?
Thank you, sir.
I sure hope you catch him.
I know. All this monkeying around can't be good for business. Kate, I was just kidding. Kate, crying out loud.
Debbie, we've got 2 of the strangest capers we've ever encountered.
It's incredible, Debbie. 2 stores were robbed by a great big monkey.
That's not true.
What do you mean?
Not 2 stores, 3 stores. While you were out, this came in.
Another one. This one on the corner of Normandy and Pico.
3 monkey robberies in less than an hour. You know something? It's a jungle out there.
Did you talk to the store owner?
I did. He was pretty shook up. He said a big monkey came into the store, grabbed a shopping cart, and...
I know. Filled it with fruits and vegetables.
But that's not all. He also made off with the lettuce. You know, the cabbage.
You mean?
Mm-hmm. He robbed the cash register.
Money? What's a monkey going to do with money?
What do you mean?
No pockets. Where's he going to keep it?
Now it's beginning to make a little sense.
Not to me, it isn't.
Maybe it's not a real monkey. Those first 2 robberies were just to set us up.
You mean to make us think a real monkey was robbing the stores of produce?
Right. Just when we think we're after a monkey, it robs a store of money. Sometimes when you get the facts, they don't add up the way you expect. Maybe we're not looking at this problem in the right way.
You mean you think we might be after somebody dressed up in a monkey suit?
Exactly. And where do you go to get a monkey suit costume?
Monkey Suit City?
Fox Costumes, the largest costume house in the city. All the movie studios rent costumes from them.
Call them, George. See who rented a monkey suit in the last couple of days.
Good thinking, Kate. This is working out just as slick as that movie Martha and I saw.
I'll bet that's a report of another robbery by the man in the monkey suit. Answer it, George.
Mathnet, frankly. Could you say that again? A little slower. Not that slow. Thank you. We'll be right there.
Where did the man in the monkey suit strike this time?
That wasn't a robbery.
Oh?
It was the zoo.
The zoo?
Where they keep the animals?
Uh-huh.
Grunt is missing.
Who?
The zoo's prize gorilla Grunt is missing from his cage.
Smith, you're fired.
I'm fine. Ah, the magic of television.
Theoretically, Grunt could have gone a maximum of
50 or 60 miles in that amount of time. But he couldn't have run full speed for 5 or 6 hours.
But he could have gone to 6 miles, even if he didn't catch every light.
100% of Square One TV is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. This program was made possible by grants from the National Science Foundation, the U.S. Department of Education, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the Andrew W. Mellon Foundation, and the Carnegie Corporation of New York.
Corporate funding is provided by IBM. At IBM, we believe education is the key to the future. We are pleased to help support Square One TV as an innovative way to introduce young people to the exciting world of mathematics.